Good afternoon, our viewers. This is Margaret Mwangi, your host and your presenter for this wonderful and exciting program that is known as Amazing Global Travel and Discovery TV channel. I greet you all from Asia. I greet you all the way from Europe. I greet you all the way from North and South America. I greet you all the way from Australia. And I greet you all the way from Africa, all the countries of Africa. We have 54 countries. We used to be 53, now we are 54 because of Southern Sudan, which became a republic after many years of fighting for liberation. We thank God that they joined the number, and now we are 54. We are no longer 53, so we thank God for that. This afternoon, I want first of all to invite you, all of you, and to also I'm excited, and I want to say I have had people who are following me from Israel, all the way from Australia. I got a comment from there. I also got some followers from North America, so that is encouraging. It shows that the content is interesting, and also it is relevant to our audience. Today, I want us to quickly discuss on parental guidance. This is because December holiday is around the corner, and very soon our children will be closing school to come and join us at home. They will have a lot of time alone because a lot of parents are working, and some of these jobs they are doing are so demanding. Let's take for example a doctor, those who are the medics. Some are neurosurgeons, and there are very few here in our country. They are needed all the time. So if they have to go for holiday, we might some of these hospitals might lack people who are operating, who are treating people who have issues to do with their brain, with their head. So we thank God for them. We also have people like the journalists, people like us, who have to work around the clock, informing Kenyans what is happening, and also making sure they are bringing in timely news which are credible, which are balanced, which are fair, and which are also timely, because when people need to be updated on current news, current affair news, what political news on political scenes, what is happening behind the scenes, issues to do with development, etc., etc. So the children are here, they will be at home very soon, and some of the parents, they might not have that time to be with them. Others do hire house help, house managers who take care of them, but there are issues these house help or house managers cannot be able to tackle. When children come home, some when they are growing up, they choose their own personal friends, they choose whom to hang around with, to hang out with, sorry. And we find this is the time there's a lot of influence going on. Some might be positive influence, and others, sometimes it might be negative influence. And this is a time we should also be very careful, monitoring what they do, the friends they hang out with, because there's a lot of technology has brought about a lot of advancement in terms of the content which we have online. We find that these children are able to be able to get that content, to download the content from online, be it music, dirty, some we call it dirty music, where even those who are singing, the artists are using vulgar language. There's also this content, pornographic content online, and some of these children, they are able to access it. We find that some of these parents, they have the young ones which are below age 6, others have the young teenagers, others have the young adults which are from age 18 to 25. And when they grow up without people who are mentoring them, we find that they end up digressing, diverting from the positive moral values, the godly moral values, and they start doing things which, even if these parents were to be told, they might not even believe it. Some start even hanging out with people who introduce them to drugs, hard drugs, banging, marijuana, cocaine, mad drugs, and the likes. And before the parents can know that their children are abusing drug, it might be too late. There's a time I went to do a story at Madare Mental Hospital, and when I was talking to one of the doctors there, psychiatrist there, he told me that I don't know whether I'm quoting the right figure, but he told me majority of their patients are university graduates who are into drugs. They have abused drugs. They have been taken there by their parents, and there are high possibility or chances some of them will never even complete school. So this it's a worrying trend, and which we should do something to address it. So this is a time we should be very careful. And I can also say this for a fact. Our pastor, Bishop Christopher Wanyeki, used to tell us, show me your friends, 5 of your friends, or 5 of your friends, maybe 3 of your friends whom you constantly hang out with, and I'll tell you what kind of a person you are, what type of a person you are. This is exactly true when it comes to our children. The people who they hang out with a lot, they influence them, whether positively or negatively. We can even take this Bible verse in the book of Ephesians chapter 6. I believe it's verse 1, which says, "Train a child in the way it should go, in the ways of God, and when they grow up, they will never divert from them." So this is a time, it's a wake-up call to all the parents. Don't sit down there comfortably. When you come home, you find that they are busy revising, they are busy, they are there at the dining table taking their dinner. They are walking up and down, running within the house, and you think everything is okay. You should always be checking out on them before you go to sleep. Have a quick devotional time with them. Ask them about how their day was. What are some of the challenges they faced during that day? What are some of the good things they were able to accomplish and to do? And also encourage your children to be showing you, or to be bringing home even the friends they hang out with, because it's this time when they come home, you can't be able to tell whether this is a disciplined child, is a child who comes from a godly family, and by doing so, you'll be able to snatch them from the hands or from the claws of Satan. There's this Christian movie that I love so much. It's called Courageous. And in that movie, there's this one of the boy who joined the gang, and they were busy stealing from people, carjacking people, stealing from them. And we find one of the character who joined the gang and he was into carjacking and all that. He didn't have a parental figure when he was growing up. Actually, he was brought up by his grandmother. And one of these cops, when he realized this, he took it upon himself to be mentoring him. Even if he was jailed and taken to jail, he decided to be mentoring this, to give him that fatherly figure. During this holiday, for us single ladies and men who love family institution, you know, God is the one who started the family institution, and he has the best interest for family institution. We can identify children who are orphans, who maybe they are from single parents who don't have enough time to spend with their parents, and we can be able to mentor them, volunteer to be visiting them, to mentor them in the things of God, to take them out, and you teach them what you mentor them into the things of God. And when by doing so, you be bringing up a generation that is sober, a generation that is focused, and a generation that is can tell between what is good and what is bad, what is evil and wicked, what is godly. And by this we'll be able to have to have a wonderful family. I'm being greeted by one of my friends here, so that I excuse myself for that. Hello. Habari yako?
How are you, Mike?
I'm very fine, thank you. This is a friend who has joined me. She's my friend, and I was saying hello to her. So these are some of the things I thought we should look into and take them seriously and be able to mentor them in the ways of God. Devil is busy snatching their destinies. Devil is busy influencing them in the wrong ways, through drugs, through secular music, through other, even joining occultic religions, where they are promised money, they are promised wealth, they are promised this quick fix kind of wealth. They don't have to struggle, they don't have to account for it. So I would urge all of us, it's a wake-up call to all of us. Devil is in the business of destroying family institution, the very fabric of a family, the foundation of a family, shaking them, destroying them, making sure they are diffusional. Because when he is able to do that, when he destroys a family, the communities will be destroyed. The church will also be weakened and will have weak fabric, and the entire nation also will be dissolutioned. Because when families are attacked, the community is also attacked. When the family is attacked, it is the bigger picture is about a nation, the generation in that nation, the youth in that nation, the children in that nation. They are being destroyed. And when our tomorrow comes, we will not have sober leaders who can take care of its people. We won't have sober men of God who can teach people the ways of God. We won't have people. We won't not have maybe people who can be. We will not have enough workers, maybe enough doctors, enough teachers. So this is a wake-up call to all of us to ensure that during this December holiday, we are going to identify people we can mentor. Let us mentor them. Let us encourage them to grow in the ways of God. Let us teach them godly morals, so that as they grow up, they will be able to make the right decisions in life. We know that things like drug abuse and substance of drug abuse, pornography is becoming a pandemic in our generation. A lot of youth are hooked into this. A lot of children are hooked into this through influence, even from children who come from such families. And this is the right time to say no to this. This is the right time to stand up, to be counted, to mentor them, to show them, to lead them into godly ways, to enable them to be godly, to teach them the word of God, that it may become a foundation in their lives, so that they will be able to say no to drugs, so that they will be able to say no to early marriages, so that they'll be able to say no to peer pressure, so that they'll be able to say no to pornography and other ungodly vices which have been introduced through social media, through the entertainment industry, through the internet, the technology that we have. Let's use technology to do good things. Let's use technology to advance our farming methods. Let us use technology to come up with machines which can be able to be machines, latest machine which can be used when they are operating sick people, machines which can be used maybe in the manufacturing industry. Let us use technology to come up with solutions to the problems that are affecting us as a nation. May we not use technology as a weapon to destroy ourselves. You see, some are using technology to come up with weapons. They are to come up with weapons which in the end they end up destroying, using the same weapons to destroy human beings. But when we do it right, we will be fulfilling the God mandate which He has given unto us as human beings. We will be able to snatch their lives from the hands of the devil, and will be able to divert so many destinies which were meant to be destroyed back to where they were meant to be, say back into God's hands, back into the hands of their parents, back into the hands of the community, back into the hands of the society. And by doing so, I know God will be glorified in all this. So during this festive season, let's say no to influence of peer pressure, bad peer pressure. Let us say no to drugs. Let us say no to bad friends. Let us say no to characters which will lead us away from what we were meant to be doing in life. I want to wish you well, and from here, Indy Annie, may God bless you. Do have a lovely evening, and may God bless you as you purpose to mentor your children in the ways of God. As you purpose to become that mentor that child out there who has no one to mentor him, who has no one to walk his journey with. And by doing so, God will bless you. It's bye-bye from me. And till we meet for our next program. I love you all. Continue subscribing, liking our channel, following us, and leaving all your comments. We shall get back to you. God bless you, and bye-bye.